MrBeast and his crew have become extremely famous and rich. But before all this, they were living completely different lives. We're gonna show you what MrBeast's life was like. Karl, Chris, Chandler, and everyone else. Jimmy and Chris actually grew up together.
Me and Jimmy first met when we were in I think he was in middle school, I was in high school. We were kind of the only kids that really liked YouTube, really enjoyed talking about it.
When YouTube launched, they both fell in love with the app.
We are currently school blogging.
This is a 203 kill game I got on Nuketown Demolition.
At school, Jimmy was into baseball. Chris was into something different.
Soccer really interested me. Soccer, I felt like kind of like chess, but like on a large scale.
Chris went on to study computer science, where he met his future wife while also working shifts at Best Buy.
I tried to leave Best Buy after like a year and a half working there. I think I worked there a total like 2 years, maybe 2.5 years.
He didn't enjoy college or work, which made him very unhappy. Jimmy, however, was falling in love with YouTube and became very successful, which saved Chris.
I was like, I'm done. I'm not going. I'm like calling Chris. I'm like, Chris, we're moving in together. He's like, I don't know if I can afford it. I'm like, I got you. I just need to move out.
We'll get back to MrBeast's life before fame at the end of the video. Thousands of miles away in another state, Nolan was running a channel of his own, which he started when he was 13.
Leave a like on this video. We better get a lot of likes.
Nolan met MrBeast on a YouTube server where they studied viral videos a lot. At 18, Nolan had grown to nearly 3 million subscribers and made a ton of money. He began traveling the world visiting Japan when suddenly he got a call.
Now, one day, a buddy of mine, you might know him, his name is MrBeast. He runs like a YouTube channel. He called me up and asked me if I wanted to come down to North Carolina.
We're also going to show you what Karl's life was like, so watch to the end to find out. Tariq, the cameraman, was actually a comedian before he joined the crew.
So yeah, I'm about to go in just a second.
Comedy wasn't his only skill, though.
I did cameras before I met Jimmy.
Tariq didn't enjoy the hospital, which made him very sad. Meanwhile, MrBeast was closing in on 10 million subscribers. Let's check back on Tariq after we show you Jake the Viking's crazy life before he came on MrBeast.
Come on, dude.
He was obsessed with weightlifting and football, which he recorded frequently on one of his other passions, YouTube.
Jake has a strong base here while he presses.
Jimmy found him and they became friends, which led to Jake's first appearance.
You rang? Yeah.
Let's check back on the comedian.
And Tariq's like, yo, I hate working at the hospital. And he's like, I'm miserable.
Chandler was quite similar. He grew up in a school close to Jimmy.
Yeah, Chandler didn't go. Chandler went to Rose, I think.
Being tall for his age, he spent his childhood playing basketball. He also really liked baseball.
Yeah.
When college came, he couldn't afford it, so got a job from a YouTuber who was hiring.
Chandler was actually our janitor. We brought him
Wait,
on.
what?
Yeah.
One of Jimmy's oldest friends, Tyler Codklin, also loved baseball and basketball. He played professionally before joining MrBeast. Did Tariq ever quit the hospital, though?
And Tariq's like, yo, I hate working at the hospital. And I'm like, well, you're in luck. I still want you. Get your butt over here.
Before Karl's strange life, we have to tell you what MrBeast was actually like before fame.
Yeah, I'm making this video right now and I have 8K subs. Hopefully in 6 months I don't still have 8K subs.
Jimmy Donaldson, born 1998 in Kansas, and would soon move from state to state because of his mom's job.
I was on active duty for 21 years. And for a couple of those years, Jimmy was moved around on a couple Army installations.
She finished her work and would stay in North Carolina, where Jimmy found his passion.
When he first swung that bat at 10 years old, it was nonstop. He was driven in Little League, going on to playing in Babe Ruth. He absolutely loved baseball.
Jimmy was the type of kid who would become obsessed over things thanks to his ADHD.
I have a very obsessive personality. When I like something, it just consumes my life.
While playing baseball, he made a YouTube channel.
I didn't play Call of Duty before then. I haven't seen gameplay of any other COD, so
Baseball was more interesting for him. At 15, he would become heartbroken as his older brother, CJ, would leave for college, and a short while after, he would have his life completely changed.
And when I was 15 years old, I got diagnosed with Crohn's. It's like someone's just dragging like a knife across your stomach, so it was super painful.
Crohn's impacted him, but also hurt his health a lot.
I went from like 180 pounds down to 139. I remember 139 because that was my lowest, which at 6'2" was like a frail little twig. I mean, I barely could get out of bed. I had no energy to do anything. I just hated my life back then. It was really miserable.
Videos would keep being uploaded on his channel where he put all of his attention to. He became obsessed every day studying YouTube.
I come across videos all the time of how to get 1,000 subscribers, the secret to success on YouTube.
Other than Chris, Jimmy was very lonely.
Back then, like, no one gave a f. You know what I mean? It was like, you're just worried they would try to play your videos in class or make fun of you or stuff like that for it.
Thanks to the internet, he found himself some friends.
I met a bunch of people when I had 10,000 subscribers, and we all we agreed not to drink, we didn't do drugs, we didn't date, we didn't do anything. We just literally obsessed from the time we woke up to the time we went to bed.
After relentless pursuit, Jimmy was finally cracking the code. College came knocking though, which made him depressed again. His mom didn't help either.
You drop out of college, you gotta leave my house.
One morning though, everything changed. Jimmy reached 10 million subscribers at age 19. Karl didn't have so much success at 19. Like Jimmy, Karl was born in 1998, growing up with the rise of the internet. Twitch launched years later, which intrigued him even more. He grinded for years, but Karl would only average a few viewers. Nothing was working, and like Jimmy, he didn't want to go to college. Graduating high school, he wanted to expand his knowledge as a content creator. Coming home from college, he would still work on his dreams.
I was like worried to graduate college because I knew if I graduated, I would have to get a regular job. Like I was streaming and I wanted to keep streaming.
Karl's friend called him one day and had an opportunity for him.
He was like, well, Jimmy's brother is making a channel. It's not out yet, but they need like an editor. I was like, okay, I'll do it.
The rest is history. You have 4 seconds to click this video. It has insane secrets about his videos behind the scenes.